nothing.
Give it start over.
That's crazy.
Now it has a whole lot, but don't start.
Oh, that's funny. We have 14 people come in, like, leave.
Let me do the Google console.
Okay, so now we're actually live on YouTube. Why didn't anyone say anything?
Could they hear you?
No, it says we had like 14 people waiting on YouTube. Okay, we're gonna have to start all this over again. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me clearly. So in this video, we're going to be showing you a secret way to get new clients using Google and ChatGPT. States 2 people. Again, press 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yeah, so it's going to be saved. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing. So the keyword we're targeting is lace front wigs, Dallas. I want you to start. Okay, no problem. Okay, so first, let me show you where we're gathering the keywords. So we're using Google basically to find our keyword, lace wigs, Dallas. You also can use these related keywords. So basically, Google's going to give you a list of keywords that are related to the keyword or service that you're already searching for. So we can do lace front wigs near me, lace front wigs, Dallas, Texas. But for this example, we're going to use lace front wigs, Dallas. So we're going to copy this, and we're going to use ChatGPT to create content for us. So this is what ChatGPT normally looks like, but there's a plugin you can get for Google Chrome. It's called AIPRM for ChatGPT, and you will add this plugin, and it'll make your ChatGPT look like this. Wait, let me show you. So you'll have all of these pre-made prompts for you to create better content to help you rank. So we're going to use write best smart article, best to rank #1 on Google. We're going to click on this, and at the very bottom it says title for your article, and we're going to use lace front wig, Dallas. Enter. So basically what this is going to do is spit out a optimized. Actually, this is better than the content that it made earlier, so we're going to go with this one. So while this writes, we're going to go and delete what we already created. Let's see.
It's not on the page. Add it.
Why you want me to do that? Well, I already published this too.
I know, so what's the point?
Now Google gonna think I made some new content. Gonna give me premium rankings. Okay, so now we're gonna copy all of this. Press 1 in the chat if this is making sense so far. Then we're gonna go back. Now this is Squarespace, the site that I'm using now. Your platform is gonna look a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. Then we're gonna paste this here. So now what we're gonna do is go through and optimize our blog post. So we're gonna need a title. So first thing you want to do is put your heading. Your first heading is called H1. I'm going to show you. Yes, this is free to use. So we're going to do ultimate guide to getting a lace front wig in Dallas. So this is going to be your H1 or your heading 1. So by making this your H1, you're telling Google to prioritize this topic or this keyword. And our keyword that we're going after is lace front wigs in Dallas. So your secondary headings are going to be anything that has the keyword or a variation of the keyword in it. So what is a lace front wig? Types of lace front wig. Where to buy lace front wigs. So these are all going to be secondary headings. So what is a lace front wig? We're going to highlight this, and we're going to make this a second heading or H2. Types of lace front wig. This is going to be a second heading or an H2. Where to buy. We're going to make this a H2. Then how to care for your lace front wig. This is going to be a H3. Okay, so now we're good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have a link going back to our home page. So at the very bottom of the article, we can say something like, if you'd like to learn more about hair extensions, visit our home page. So anytime you're creating blogs or any type of page on your website, you always want to link out to other relevant pages on your website. You want to basically drive relevancy back throughout your entire website. And this is going to help prop your website up in the Google search results, because it's basically signaling to Google that you have a lot of relevant content on your website about the subject. So the more relevant content you can have on your website about wigs and extensions or whatever it is that you're selling, the more authoritative you're going to look in Google's eyes. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to link out back to our homepage. And it says Dallas extensions.hair. Okay, so just to recap, we have a H1 or our first primary heading, which is Ultimate Guide to Getting a Lace Front Wig in Dallas. Then we have our secondary headings that are related to the main topic. So we have what is a lace front wig, then we briefly describe that, types of lace front wigs, and we briefly describe that, where to buy lace front wigs in Dallas. Obviously, you probably should put your address and phone number in this section, how to care for your lace front wigs. And we can even create more content for this page, but I'm just doing this as a quick example. So now we're going to hit done. But we're not done yet. We're going to need a meta description and we're going to need to structure our URL properly. So I'm going to show you how we do that. So keep in mind, you always want to have your keyword inside of your page title. So we already have Ultimate Guide for a Lace Front Wig in Dallas. And this part is important as well. So your URL slug. So if your website domain is Best Hairstylist Dallas, it's going to be / the keyword. So you see right here, this is a / and it says Lace Front Wig Dallas. So you want to include your keyword inside of your URL when you're structuring your content or your page. Then we're going to go to SEO, and this is going to allow us to change our meta description, which we got from ChatGPT. So here's our meta description, and that's just basically when someone searches in Google, this little snippet is going to show, and they can read this before clicking on your link to actually see the full article. So if we go back to ChatGPT, I asked it, let's see, create a short meta description for a page on my website about Lace Front Wigs Dallas. There we go. So here's our meta description. Copy. Gonna head back over and just paste this here. Then save. Okay, so now we have a optimized blog post. Any questions so far? Press 2 in the chat if you're clear on this. Or again, if you want to throw out a product or service that you offer, I'll give you an example using your products or services, and show you how to find the keyword, show you how to create the content using ChatGPT. Can you check the line?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're just joining and you're learning something, please like the stream. For those of you that are interested in any of my products or services, all my links are in the description of this video. So if you're looking for a better booking site / email / text platform, clientme.ai is our software. You can sign up for that by clicking the link in the description. We also have the done for you ads content, $67, link in the description. If you want a one-on-one strategy session with me, you can book that by clicking the link in the description as well. Would it work for my planner? Yes. What type of planner are you selling? So let's go. Yeah, just tell me the type of planner. I'm a braider. Do you offer like crochet braids? Let's see. Keyword Explorer. Crochet braids, box braids. What type of braids? Not less. Now, I don't think there's going to be a lot of search volume for that. Braids. Let's see. So there is some decent search volume, but there's no competition, which is good for you. Well, I don't know if you're in Dallas, but I'm pretty sure the competition in any city is going to be zero. It holds appointments, tasks, to do's. My niche is esthetician, cosmos. What's the title of the planner? So in the top 10 results, so I'm going to show you how to look at like search results and see if the competition is going to be high or not. So I'm using this tool, but in the DR, this basically means how strong the domain is. You have two, the number 7 and the number 9 position are 0. So that means there's opportunity for you to get in Google and get your website shown for knotless braids. So what we're going to do, same thing. I'm going to copy this keyword. Beauty biz success plan. So yeah, that'll definitely work. We're going to come over to ChatGPT. Then we're going to ask it to write us a smart article. Write best smart article, best to rank number 1 in Google. I'm going to paste this. Then we're going to let this write. Then we're going to come over here. Let's see. You want to add a page. And the best strategy for this is to basically create a page with the keyword for your city and all of the surrounding cities. Once the smart article is made, where do we paste it? So you're going to paste it on your blog. So it's either going to go on your blog or you're going to create just a page on your website for it. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, press 2 if you can still hear me clearly. Oh yeah, this boy going right back to Apple.
They sound like the ocean.
It's not doing anything. So are we creating a browser? Yes, exactly. But not even that. So for instance, this site, if you see on this left column, it says best natural sew-ins. These are all cities that are in Dallas. So basically, what she has done is created essentially a billboard on Google for each city in the service. So you have Addison Best Natural Sew-In. So if someone goes to Google and search Addison, she will show. And Denton and Richardson and Fort Worth and so on. So you want to make a list of probably like 10 to 15 surrounding cities, and you know people are willing to travel, and create city pages for each keyword surrounding the services that you offer. So if you do tape-ins, eye-tips, crochet, box braids, whatever, you want to have like 10 different city pages for each keyword. Edit. So let's grab our content. So same thing, we're just going to go to ChatGPT and copy all of this content. Then we're going to head back over to new page. And it's being posted. We're just trying to understand what are you doing right now. So, and what I'm showing you is the site that we're looking at. This is a Squarespace site. So on your site, if you're using, Shopify, you would just create a page. Or Wix, you're creating a page or a blog page. And blank section. Any questions so far? Add block. Text. I'm going to stretch this out. And paste. And again, once you paste your content over from ChatGPT, all you have to do is go in and make all of your headings. So knotless braids in Dallas, the ultimate guide. This is going to be our H1. This is our most important heading. What are knotless braids? This is going to be our secondary heading. So remember, all of your secondary headings should be related to the main topic, because if someone is searching for knotless braids in Dallas, they may not know everything they need to book that service. So you want to have information still on your pages to, try to educate them. And this is also helping you out in Google's eyes because you have relevant content about knotless braids on your page. So they're going to prioritize you when it comes to trying to rank you in Google. Another thing you're doing when you're turning these into headings is you're giving your page the opportunity to actually rank for these questions. So how are knotless braids installed? You have the potential to show for that keyword since you have essentially highlighted it in your blog post. That makes sense. So everything else is going to be a H3. While choose our salon, that's going to be a H4 or heading 4. So these are not that important. Then conclusion. And again, anytime you create any type of new page or blog on your website, you always at least want to link back out to your homepage. So we can simply put homepage at the very bottom and turn this into a link. And again, this drives relevancy, it drives traffic, it drives authority back to your homepage, which is most important. You always want to prioritize driving all relevancy all authority back to the homepage. Dallas extensions dot here. We're going to hit apply. Then this is going to be done. So from here, what you have to do is make sure you include your URL inside of your, or your keyword inside of your URL. Then we're going to do our meta description. So we're going to come back to ChatGPT. And we're going to ask it to create a short meta description. About, what was it, knotless braids, Dallas? Braids, Dallas. What is the explore page that you go to at the beginning? Sorry, I can't. So that page is, that's called Hrefs. I'll go back really quick. So I'm going to copy this. So our page title needs to have our keyword in it. Ultimate guide to knotless braids in Dallas. Then where it says URL slug, you always want to include your keyword in your URL. So knotless braids Dallas. Then we're going to go to our SEO meta description. And we're going to paste that, what we got from ChatGPT. Then our SEO title is going to be this. Let's copy this. Then we save. So again, the idea is to make a list of 10 to 15 surrounding cities and create a list of keywords around your services. So again, if you do tape-ins, you want to have tape-ins, your city, clip-ins, your city, iTips, your city, etc. Any questions? Okay, so someone is the service. So no, I don't do this as a service, but I can help you come up with a strategy. So I will help you come up with all of your like basically a list of keywords, and all you have to do is use ChatGPT to create the content, then install it on your website. But this is a brand new site, and let me show you really quick. How old is this site?
February 12th.
Yeah, so I'll be doing this a lot more. So this site was started February 12th. Brand new site from scratch, brand new domain. And I want to show you how it's already ranking in Google for about 70 keywords or so. So as we can, we're actually 86. So now it's up. And if you can see right here in the traffic session, it says 4.4. Now that's not a lot, but this is a brand new site. Typically you don't see rankings for about 6 months in Google, but this site is already starting to rank. Reason being is because typically anything that's related to like hair extensions, lace wigs, frontals, sew-ins, bundles, any of that stuff like locally in Google is very, very, very low competition. So that's why she was able to launch this site not even really a month ago and already seeing traction. And as she keeps adding blog posts and more pages that are relevant to the services she offers in all of these surrounding cities, this site will eventually become the authority in Dallas and begin to see #1 rankings for pretty much any keyword that it goes after. And you can essentially duplicate this exact model or strategy in your city for the services that you offer. and make different blogs for each service we offer, right? Or just pick one. No, you every service that you offer, you want a city page for it. Understand everything up to linking back to Google. So that link back is back to the homepage. If you're referring to the link at the very bottom. Any questions on YouTube? And look, this site is even starting to rank for keyword search such as versatile sewing, and she's not even targeting that keyword. So it's already ranking position 20 for versatile sewing, and this is a 3,500 search per month keyword. Side part sewing, 5,600 searches per month, already ranking 26. So if you're not getting any clients and you're looking for a strategy to use where you're not having to be on the Instagram hamster wheel posting content all day, maybe you're a brand new stylist, you don't even have pictures. You can use this strategy to get your site in Google and start to get clients that way. Do you help other businesses? Yes, I do. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, all of my links are in the description of this video. If you want the replay link to the step-by-step tutorial, just send me a DM and I'll send that to you. Any questions on Instagram? Why everybody being so quiet on YouTube? So I'll be documenting this definitely by like month 3. You know, the phone should be ringing off the hook. What'd you say?
Good.
But yeah, the strategy, at least do like 3, probably try to knock out like 3 pages a day. At the end of the month, you will have like 90 different pages targeting different keywords in your city. A quick recap of the strategy, yes. Okay, let me show y'all one more resource. So the tool that I just showed you is paid for, but this tool, this is free. You just need a Google account. Let's see. So you go to Google Ads and you log in, then you go to tools and settings. Hey. And basically what you're looking for is the Google Keyword Planner. So yeah, SEO is going to take a few of these live streams for y'all to pick this up. But once you understand the basics of like what you're doing, it's fairly simple. And again, you don't have to be the best SEO person in the world. You literally just have to copy exactly what I showed you in this video and implement it on your website for your city, for your services. And I guarantee you do at least 3 pages a day targeting, you know, different keywords or whatever. You're going to start to see some organic traffic to your site, which turns into leads and phone calls and text messages and bookings. So we're going to go to the keyword planner. So this is free to use. They're not going to give you the exact search volume, but they will give you like a range. If it loads. So while this loads, let me share this document right quick. So a quick recap of the strategy is we basically find local keywords either using Google or using Google Ads Keyword Planner to find keywords to target. Then we use ChatGPT and the AIPRM plugin. So all you do is go to Google and search AIPRM plugin, and that's this thing right here. And it basically supercharges your ChatGPT. And it helps, it already has like pre-made prompts for you to create better content.
Do you want to do it before and after? Like the old ChatGPT versus.
So this is what ChatGPT looks like normally. Well, this is the paid version. It says plus, but if it's not paid, it's just not gonna say plus.
I'm saying you would have to tell ChatGPT like write me a detailed blog post, blah 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 blah, versus you just have to plug in a keyword and it does it for you.
Okay, good drinking. So then you hit new chat. So with the plugin installed, this is what it looks like. So it's just like powering up your chat GPT, and it has all of these different prompts in it. And you have a lot of people using these. But anyway, so you have ChatGPT spit out your content, then you optimize it. And how you optimize it, remember I showed you, you go through your content and you start adding your headings. So you have your H1. That's basically the most important heading. So you're basically telling Google, hey, prioritize showing my content for Knotless Braids in Dallas, since that's what we have as our H1. Then all of our secondary headings should at least have the keyword or a variation of the keyword. So what are knotless braids? Why choose knotless braids? What makes knotless braids different? All of these are all related to the overall keyword that we're trying to rank for, which is knotless braids Dallas. So make sure all of your headings always are relevant to your main keyword. But you don't really have to worry about this stuff because ChatGPT does it all for you. And the only thing that I did was I made sure to include a link back to our homepage at the very bottom of this page or of your blog post. You always want a link going back to your homepage. Always. This is the very basics of SEO. Now, to spice this up and get even more relevant and probably increase your ranking slightly more, you can add a video to this. You can embed a video. You can also add a relevant photo. So the more media, more relevant media you can put on your pages, that'll help increase your rankings as well. So imagine if you created a YouTube short or a YouTube video that's titled Knotless Braids Dallas, and you embed that into this page. That's going to give relevancy to this page and help increase your rankings. Also, is also going to help drive relevancy back to your YouTube video, because you have now embedded a relevant YouTube video on a blog post that's relevant to the YouTube video. So they kind of work hand in hand. Any other questions? Now I know this is a lot, but this is the basics. It's fairly easy now since we have ChatGPT doing all the hard work for us. All we literally have to do is make our headings. That's it, and change the make sure our URL included our keyword. So once you get this part down, now you want to again do this like 3 to 4 or 5 times a day. You're gonna have a bunch of relevant content on your website. And I guarantee you're probably going to outrank everybody in your city for these keywords. What's the name of the plugin on Google again? It's AIPRM for ChatGPT. I'll bring her. I'm going to need a replay. It took me a good 2 to 3 years to get like a full understanding of SEO. And that wasn't just like learning, it's actually like putting it into practice and getting my site like de-ranked by Google, because there are practices that you can do that will negatively affect your rankings. Now, I didn't cover that or show y'all that in this because it's just not relevant, but it is a thing, such as negative SEO practices that go against your rankings. Any questions that I missed? Any other questions? Let's see. Well, if we don't have any other questions, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. If you're in the Telegram group and you have any questions, feel free to post them in there. I'll do another live tomorrow. We'll probably do the same thing if y'all want another live on this. Yeah, it'll be safe. So do we need a different website? No, you don't need a different website. So regardless of what platform you use, if you use Wix, Shopify, Squarespace, WordPress, they all have a blog function for local service. No, so you can use your existing website. All you're doing is basically creating new pages on your website or new blog pages.